I'm standing next to one of my most favorite archaeological discoveries in all of Jerusalem. While not directly connected to the Bible, this discovery tells an important part of Jerusalem's ancient history. In the year 70, the Romans destroy the Second Temple, which stood atop the Temple Mount, the biblical Mount Moriah. And in destroying the temple, the 10th Roman Legion cast off the stones all the way down to where I'm standing here along the pilgrimage road. One of those stones was this ancient capstone, the southwestern capstone of the Temple Mount, bearing an ancient inscription more than 2,000 years old in Hebrew. The inscription says, "To the Trumpeters' house." Now, what does that mean? Both the historian Josephus and the Talmud recount that in ancient times there was a custom that before the Sabbath, a priest or Levite standing atop the Temple Mount would blow a trumpet or a shofar, telling the shopkeepers that the Sabbath is approaching, it's time to close up, make your last-minute purchases, go home, and accept the Sabbath. Today, in Israel, we have the same custom commemorating that ancient tradition. Just a few years ago, I brought my oldest daughter, Hodaya, to this stone. And I asked her if she could read the inscription. And she said, "Of course, Abba, Dad, it says Lebeit Hatkiyah, to the Trumpeters' house." Now, I was obviously very proud. Thank God my daughter could read. But I thought to myself, there was something even more significant. How many peoples, how many nations can go back more than 2,000 years and read the writing of their ancestors, speak the same language as their ancestors, worship the same God as their ancestors, have the same customs, traditions, and festivals as their ancestors did 2,000 years ago? The reason why the Jewish people are here in Jerusalem is because this is where we've been for thousands of years, going all the way back to the time of the Bible.
For more great videos like this one, subscribe to the City of David's YouTube channel. Stay updated with all the latest content.
Jerusalem is about to fall. The Assyrian Empire has marched its way across the region. They have already exiled the kingdom of Israel, the 10 lost tribes, and they have conquered much of the kingdom of Judah. And now they have set their sights on the capital city, Jerusalem, the city of David, the place where Jerusalem began. Surrounding the city, according to the Bible, with 180,000 soldiers. At the same time, the prophet Isaiah counsels King Hezekiah, telling him to have faith, to not give up, that God will save Jerusalem and drive away Sennacherib and his soldiers. The Bible in 2 Kings chapter 19 says, "So saith the Lord, the king of Assyria will not enter here. An arrow will not fall within the city, nor a shield enter it. A siege mound will not be built against the walls of the city. By the way he came, so shall he return. So saith the Lord." Now, what happens next is incredible. The Bible tells us that overnight, a plague strikes the camp of the Assyrian army, wiping out all 180,000 soldiers. It's almost too good to be true. What really happened? Well, in 1830, an archaeological discovery is made in modern-day Iraq, known as Taylor's Prism, which tells the account of the same battle for Jerusalem some 2,700 years ago, only from the perspective of King Sennacherib of Assyria. And it says that King Sennacherib and his armies come and surround Jerusalem, trapping Hezekiah like a bird in a cage. But then the king learns of political instability back home in Assyria, and so he takes his armies and leaves, sparing Jerusalem. Jerusalem is saved. So you have the account in the Bible. You have the account in Taylor's Prism, telling nearly the same exact story. Because when you're in the place where the Bible happened, the words of the Bible come to life.
For more great videos like this one, subscribe to the City of David's YouTube channel. Stay updated with all the latest content.